Hello everybody and welcome to the character showcase for LEGO DC Supervillains. So today we're going to be showing off all of the characters, all 141 characters that we have available in the game, because my save is a little bit glitched, so when you go to the character select screen you can see the DLC level characters are not available. So we're not going to be showing off all of those because I'm not going back through another 100% save just to get these, 30 characters? So we are going to start off by showing off our first character. So right up here is Blackout, and he is our main character in the game. He's the custom character. And this is the only LEGO game where there is a custom character. So he has fire powers, he's got electricity powers, he can grow very big, he can grow very small. I don't know entirely how to do that. Yeah, there we are. And he can grow very small, and he's just got like a bunch of overall cool powers. And now, next up, we have Adam Strange. So I don't really know who a lot of these characters are. He's got a laser, and that seems about it. And then we have Anti-Monitor, and he is the main bad that was set up at the end of the game in the post-credit scene. He's also got a laser, and he's just like a big fig, so he's probably really strong. And then we have Aqualad, and he can shoot water. I believe he is like a Captain Manta's son, I believe. Yeah. So, and then he has, his swords are really cool. And then we have Aquaman right here, and he also has the ability to shoot water, and he's a member of the Justice League, and he can do like those acrobatic things where he shoots his trident in. And then we have Ares, and this is the main villain from Wonder Woman 2016. I don't think he looks like this in the movie, but it's been a really long time since I've watched that. That's pretty cool. He's got like the weapons around him, and he like grabs onto it to do that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, and he can go big. And then we have Arsenal. This is like a Hawkeye or someone. Got a bomb and can shoot arrows. A lot of arrow shooting guys in these superhero things. And then we have the Atom, and he can probably shrink, and probably, he can't grow big. He can only shrink. And then we have Atomica. She is one of the, I forget what their group was called. It's been a very long time since I've done the story of this game. But they were the evil Justice League that she was I believe she was the one who could shrink? Yeah, she's the one who can shrink in the evil Justice League that they did. And then we have Atrocitus. He is the Red Green Lantern, and I remember him from LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. He was one of the, I believe his planet was called Yismalt, and he is the Anger Lantern. And then we have Badig, and this is the Squirrel Green Lantern. Oh god. See, I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I know he said it, but I still don't know how to pronounce it, because I don't have sound on. That's pretty cool. He's got like a thing like that. And yeah, that is Badig. Then we have Bane. And this is a classic Batman villain from The Dark Knight Rises is what I really know him from. And he can overdose on venom. And woo, there he is. Big Fig. Oh, and he has a gun. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, and it's like a minigun. Interesting. All right. And that's Bane Venom powered. And we have Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. And probably the same skill set as Batman. Yeah. Same exact thing as the next character, Batman. The greatest superhero ever. My favorite superhero of all time. I've been watching so many Batman movies recently. It's so awesome. Batarangs. Detective mode. Oh, the Arkham games. I'm actually playing Arkham Origins for the first time right now. And then next up we have Batwoman, and I'm gonna guess she's the one with the gun, right? Yeah. The only Bat person who uses a gun. Yeah. And does she have batarangs? No, just a gun. And can glide. Alright. And then after Batwoman we have Beast Boy, member of the Teen Titans, and can turn into a big werewolf type person. His power is that he can turn into any animal. And then, that's a bear. And then we have Big Bardo, one of the Furies of Darkseid. And she can... her thing is a laser. A lot of people with lasers in this game. And then next up we have Bizarro, the anti-Superman. who also had a DLC in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And his... Oh, yeah, because he's the exact opposite of Superman. His heat vision is now ice vision, and it's heat breath. That's cool. And then next up we have Black Adam, played by The Rock. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change forever. That was really funny. But yeah, this is Black Adam, enemy of Shazam. Alright, and then next up we have Black Canary. I believe she's a Batman villain, and she can scream really loud, like Black Bolt. And then we have Black Manta, the main enemy of Aquaman in the Aquaman 2018 movie, and also that other sequel that I forget what happens. Yeah, so he has a spear that he can he aim the spear? Yeah. He's got a spear, he's got lasers. Awesome. And then we have Blue Beetle. He got a movie recently, and I went to go see it. It was not bad. But yet, it made $0, which is pretty crazy. And he's got, I believe that those are electricity bolts, because yeah, his thing is electricity there. And he can fly. Awesome. And now we have Booster Gold. He's like some random, I believe he's a football player who comes back from the future and uses his future technology to pretend to be a superhero. And he's got a laser and all that, and then he's got his little egg friend, I don't know his name. And then we have Brainiac, the main villain of LEGO Batman 3. And he's got a laser. And that is it. He's just like really smart. That was his power. And now we have Bronze Tiger. I have no clue who this is. I've known who most of the people are up until now. But this is definitely a person, kind of like Cheetah, I think, or her power is. And Calendar Man! This is a very interesting design of Calendar Man. It's very different from what I've seen in, like, Batman Media, Suicide Squad. Oh, he's got a, Oh, I didn't realize that. He's got, like, a dance mode. That's cool. Okay, let's not do that. Next up we have is Captain Boomerang. And now he is, he was in Suicide Squad, and he got killed. A friend of Harley Quinn, enemy of Flash, and he's got boomerangs. That's how he does things, you know? And let's just deal with that. Okay, and next up we have Captain Cold, another enemy of Flash. Kind of like Mr. Freeze, same power set and everything. And yeah. Then we have Catwoman, Selina Kyle, who is a good, sometimes good friend, sometimes anti-hero, sometimes villain, sometimes love interest of Batman. Whip, and being a cat. Oh yeah, the cat drone. That's it. Awesome. And now we have Changzu. This guy is an egg. He's got a gun? I do not know who this guy is. And then we have Cheetah. Cheetah is a villain of Wonder Woman, I believe. Yeah, she was in Wonder Woman 1984. Yeah, that's about all I know about her. She's the one that we use to dig things. And then next up we have Cheshire. I have no clue who this is. Swords? Okay. And awesome. Now we have Clayface, villain of Batman, getting his own movie very soon. I believe about a year from now, September 11th, 2026. He can turn into a big fig. His power is that he can like shapeshift into anybody. I'm very excited for his movie. And now we have Clock King. I believe he's one of those joke villains, along with Condiment King. But you can never convince me Condiment King isn't the greatest superhero of all time. Oh, kind of like the Joker. That's cool. Alright, and then we have Commissioner Gordon. Jim Gordon, ally of Batman, sometimes police commissioner of the GCPD. Played by, I believe, Jim Wright in The Batman and Gary Oldman in the Dark Knight trilogy. And then we have Condiment King, the greatest superhero of all time. Condiment King is the greatest. He shoots ketchup and mustard. He's the greatest of all time. Copperhead, who is from Arkham Origins, is the only place that I know her. She poisons Batman. And yeah, that is Copperhead. And now we have Count Vertigo. I'm not going to keep playing as every single character, or we're going to be here forever. I don't know who that is. Creeper, again, also don't know who that is. And then we have Cyborg here, and the Cyborg can fly, member of the Justice League, and has a big mech mode. Awesome. And then we have Darkseid, the main villain of the story, and he has his Omega Beams, which is probably the coolest thing about... It's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, he's like a big bad guy. And then we got Deadshot, played by Will Smith in Suicide Squad. Oh, such a bad movie. Thank God for the Suicide Squad. That was so much better. But yeah, this guy, he's got the, like, Deadshot ability. He can shoot everything perfectly. Yeah. And then we have Deathstorm, one of the members of the, I'm still blanking on their name. Wait, these guys have, like, character profiles, don't they? Yeah. What is his name? Crime Syndicate. That's it. They were called the Justice Syndicate, and then they were really the Crime Syndicate from Apocalypse. That's it. Yep. And then we have Deathstroke, Slade Wilson, villain of Batman, member of the League of Assassins. Awesome dude all around. His boss fight in Arkham Origins, so peak. I love it so much. Alright, and then we have Desaad, a minion of Darkseid. We have Detective Chimp. Wow, there are a lot of stuff in the DC universe. Dexstar, I believe, is the cat of Atrocitus, because he's got the red. Dr. Fate, played by Pierce Brosnan in Black Adam, probably the only good part of that movie. I love that guy. He was awesome. He was so cool. But yeah, that's Dr. Fate. And then now we have Dr. Light, Dr. Poison, Donna Troy, I don't know who that is. Doomsday, he's the one who killed Superman in Batman v Superman. Another terrible movie. I liked parts of Batman in that, but Batman doesn't kill. I can't believe that they would do that. Alright, and then we got Eclipso, no clue who that is. Enchantress, she was from Suicide Squad, still is in the DCU, like, lover of Rick Flag, I think. And she was, like, trying to get to her father or something. It's been so long since I've watched that movie. Really cool. And then we have Eradicator, who is an evil Superman. We have Felix Faust. I have absolutely zero clue who this is. I'm gonna actually go to the character profile for this guy. I don't know who this is. Okay, cool. I don't really care. And then we have Firefly, enemy of Batman. He was in Arkham Knight, and he was a random boss fight in Arkham Origins. He was really good in Arkham Origins. Not as good in Arkham Knight, but I still liked him. And his main thing is arson. Then we got Firestorm, and then we got the Flash, who is a member of the Justice League. His power is being very, very fast. He can use the Speed Force things. Then we have the Flash Wally West, who was the first Flash before Barry Allen, I believe. Then we have Frankenstein. He was in Creature Commandos. He was voiced by David Harbour. And he's definitely in this game. He's got a gun. Wow, so original. Does he use the sword on his back? No, he doesn't even use the sword on his back. Dang. Missed opportunity. Then we have General Zod, enemy of Superman. He's been in a lot of Superman movies. He was in the Christopher Reeves one, Man of Steel. I still haven't seen Man of Steel, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, he's a great evil Kryptonian, wants to take over the world. Then we have Gentleman Ghost, no clue who that is. Gizmo, I'm blanking. Golden Glider, I believe she's an enemy of Flash if we just base on her quest in the game. Then we have Gorilla Grodd. He is also an enemy of Flash, and he has telekinesis. And he's a big gorilla. Awesome. And then we have Grail, no clue who this is. And then Granny Goodness. So Granny is person who is with Darkseid, and they run the orphanage, and and she has she can fly. And she runs the Furies. Alright, and then next up we have Green Arrow. I'm blanking on his name. He's like a rich dude, kind of like Batman. Wait, he probably has his name in here somewhere. But yeah, he's a sometimes member of the Justice League. And let's see, who is he? Oliver Queen, that's it. And then we have Green Lantern, who is a member of the Green Lantern Corps. I believe that this is the Hal Jordan version, played by Ryan Reynolds in the terrible Green Lantern movie. And he's got Green Lantern abilities. And then we have Green Lantern John Stewart. And then we have Grid, who is from the Crime Syndicate. And then we have Harley Quinn. She's the girlfriend of the Joker and all-around crazy psychopath. Yeah. She can do the Harley Quinn hammer puzzles, hammer things. And then Hawkgirl, played by Isabella Merced in the new Superman movie. Great character. And then we have Hawkman. He was in Black Adam, I believe. All my DC knowledge comes from movies. That's all it is. And then we have Heatwave. He's in this game. Hugo Strange, enemy of Batman, obsessed with trying to figure out his identity. And he is amazing in Arkham City, sorry. In Arkham City, he is so cool. Aw, he's awesome. Then we have Huntress, Jessica Cruz, another Green Lantern. Jinx, Johnny Quick, he's the Flash guy in the Crime Syndicate. And then the Joker, name unknown, also known as Jack Napier sometimes. And I believe his name was Jack White in the Arkham games. He's the Clown Prince of Crime. You all know the Joker. Everybody knows the Joker. And he can do silver puzzles and stuff. And graffiti. Then we have Calabac, another person of Darkseid. Kanto, from the mission You Kanto this. Katana, this is Katana, she's got my back. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about her. That's all the movie said about her. Then we have Kid Flash, I really don't know anything about Flash. Killer Croc, Waylon Jones, enemy of Batman, and he was in Arkham Origin. He was in every Arkham game, wasn't he? Maybe he wasn't in Arkham City, but he had that absolutely terrifying section in Arkham Asylum. You know, that made me stop playing Arkham Asylum for 3 months, and then I finally got the courage to do it. It was insane. It was freaky. And then we have Killer Frost, Ice Powers. King Shark, Nanaue, the greatest character of all time. In the Suicide Squad, he's the best. Hand. Yes, Nanaue, that is your hand. Oh, so awesome. Then we have Kite Man. I only know him from... I actually don't know him from anything. Clarion, no clue. Crypto, the dog of Superman, and, well, actually, technically, he belongs to Supergirl, but hangs out with Superman. And was it from the new Superman movie? And then we have Lady Shiva, enemy of Batman. She was in Arkham Origins. Lashina, I don't know who this is. And then we have Lex Luthor, enemy of Superman, owner of Luthor Corp, that building right there. And he is like a genius who is, for some reason, hellbent on killing Superman. And he was played by Nicholas Hoult in the new Superman movie. And he also has his Lex Luthor power suit version, which just makes him like Superman. He can fly and stuff. And then here we have Livewire, electricity powers. And then we have Lobo. I don't really know much about Lobo. I know that he's really cool. And I think that he's going to be played by Jason Momoa in the new Supergirl movie, when that comes out later in 2026. I'm excited for that. And then we have Lois Lane, girlfriend of Superman.
Lois Lane, Daily
though you all know Lois Lane.
Anyone want to make a statement?
And then we have Mad Hair. I don't know who these people are. Like, where do they get these people from? Malcolm Merlyn, he can shoot arrows. He's a Hawkeye ripoff. Mammoth? No clue. Mantis from Man to Mantis, the Justice League story level. Then we have Martian Manhunter. He's in the Justice League somehow. I haven't really seen many Justice League stuff. And he can turn into a big giant... this guy. Yeah. And then we have Mazah. I believe he's the evil version of Shazam. Like another bad Shazam version. No, wait, but he was a good guy in this game. I don't know. Mercy Graves. She broke Lex Luthor out. I don't know who she is. Metallo. His heart is made of kryptonite. I believe he's like an android, so he's really bad for Superman. Mirror Master, he can do like the mirror stuff. Mr. Miracle, he's married to Big Barda. That's all I know about him. Mongol, Again, no clue. Monsieur Mala? I don't know who these people are. I believe that that's a Flash villain. I'm unsure, though. And then we have Mr. Freeze, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin. All-around awesome guy, awesome villain. And he's so cool, especially his boss fight in Arkham City. Ooh, that's so peak. You just don't do the same thing over and over again. It forces you to do, like, opposite things, like other things. It's awesome. Mr. Mrs. Pitlick, a random interdimensional imp who loves to terrorize Superman for no reason. Music Meister, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, the former Robin, the first Robin, and he is a member of the Teen Titans before he became Nightwing, like love interest to Starfire. Yeah. And then we have OMAC Operative. I don't know who these people are. Orion? Owlman, he was a member of the Crime Syndicate, the opposite of Batman. Parasite? The Penguin! Here we are. Oswald Cobblepot, played by Danny DeVito in Batman Returns, and by Colin Farrell in The Batman. Just like crime dude, he's really short, and he's evil. He was also in the Arkham games, played by Nolan North. Then we have Plastic Man, and yeah, he's Mr. Fantastic. He's stretchy. Then we have Poison Ivy, another enemy of Batman, played by Uma Thurman in Batman and Robin. Another terrible, terrible movie. It's crazy how many bad DC movies are and how many amazing DC movies there are. But yeah, this is Poison Ivy. She controls plants. Yeah, pretty obvious. Then we have Poison Ivy from the New 52. And then we have Polka Dot Man. He was in the Suicide Squad, another fan favorite, another favorite of mine. And he dies really, really sadly. They shouldn't have killed him. I don't know why they did that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he had some really cool powers in that movie. He was all around really cool dude. And then we have Power Ring. He was the opposite of Green Lantern in the Crime Syndicate. Simon, Psycho Pirate, Ra's al Ghul, enemy of Batman, the Demon's Head. He is basically immortal due to the Lazarus Pits. He is the leader of the League of Shadows, and his overall goal is to destroy Gotham. Played by Liam Neeson in The Dark Knight trilogy. Ravager, Raven, member of the Teen Titans. I don't entirely know what she's about. I haven't seen any Teen Titans things. Red Hood, Jason Todd, the former Robin, who was presumed to have been killed by Joker. And in, I believe, some adaptations, he was like resurrected by Ra's al Ghul using the Lazarus Pits, and he became Red Hood, a Batman-style guy who uses guns, like Batwoman. Yeah, so that's just from Under the Red Hood, which is the most recent thing I've seen with him in it. And he is the Arkham Knight in Arkham Knight. Sorry if that was a spoiler for you. Red Robin, Tim Drake, another former Robin before Damian Wayne, and he never moved on from the Robin persona, I guess, and just added red onto it. Then we have Red Tornado, no clue who that is. Reverse Flash, the reverse of the Flash. The Riddler, Edward Nygma, Edward Nashton, I believe, in the Batman. He's the only Batman villain to appear in every single Arkham game, and he's the one that is responsible for Riddler trophies. So, you know, I didn't really hate Riddler trophies. I just didn't. Then we have Robin, Damian Wayne, the actual son of Batman. He's like, yeah, he's Robin now, and he's like, he likes revenge and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know much about him. Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane, played by Cillian Murphy in the Dark Knight movies. He is he's like obsessed with fear. He's a doctor, and he makes a fear toxin that makes people live out their worst fears. And then we have Sea King, the opposite of Aquaman in the Crime Syndicate. The Shade. Then we have Shazam, which is Billy Batson. He gets his powers from something. It's been a while since I've seen this Shazam movie. He says Shazam, and then he becomes Zachary Levi.
Let's go.
Exactly. Silver Banshee, Simon Baz, I believe that's another Green Lantern. Sinestro, the villain of Green Lantern. He's an evil Green Lantern. He's a Yellow Lantern. Uh, sorry, Solomon Grundy. He is a villain of Batman. He appears in the Arkham City. He's pretty cool. I like him. His boss fight is pretty cool because he like gets recharged and stuff. Pretty awesome. Solivar, he's an enemy of Gorilla Grodd. Starfire, Coriander, member of the Teen Titans, love interest of Dick Grayson, has like bolts. Yeah, that's her power. Star Sapphire, Steppenwolf, that is the minion of Darkseid.
The end is near.
Yeah, he's like, he's real bad. Yeah, not as bad as Darkseid though. And then we have Stompa, another Fury. Superboy, believe that's Superman's son. And then Superman himself, Clark Kent, played by David Corenswet in the new Superman movie. He's Superman. Who doesn't know Superman? Then we also have his version from the Justice League, I guess. Superwoman, the opposite of Wonder Woman in the Crime Syndicate. Talon, the one-man army of the Court of Owls. A secret society that runs Gotham from behind the scenes, enemy of Batman. Alright, and then we have Terra, no clue who that is. Trickster? Trigon, is that the devil? I don't know who these people are. Toyman, no clue. Two-Face! Harvey Dent, the former district attorney of Gotham City, until he got his face scarred in a multitude of accidents. In The Dark Knight, his face gets blown up, like a factory gets blown up and his face gets seared off. And some, like the Arkham games, like some acid gets thrown on his face. Same with the Long Halloween. Ultrahumanite, enemy of Superman. Ultraman, the opposite of Superman in the Crime Syndicate. The Ventriloquist, enemy of Batman. He's like a random old dude who has this puppet named Scarface, and he commits crimes. Yeah. Veerman Vundabar, another minion of Darkseid. Vixen, no clue. Wonder Girl, I don't know. Wonder Woman, member of the Justice League, Themyscira. Yeah, Diana of Themyscira, exactly. She has the Lasso of Truth, and yeah, she's basically invincible. Alfred. Okay, so now that is the end of all the characters in the base game. Now we're getting into some DLC characters. I believe that this is the, what is it? The Lego Movie DLC? Because all of these are from the Lego Movie 2. Yeah. So let's go with Alfred. This is the butler of Bruce Wayne, of course, and ally of Batman. And yeah, this is his appearance in the Lego Movie 2. Terrible video game. It was an okay movie. Batman, Green Lantern, and Harley Quinn. I thought that this was Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad movies, but no, it says that she's from the Lego Movie 2. And then this is the custom characters until we get into our next one, which is the TV Heroes pack. This is the Atom from that pack. Black Lightning, the Flash from the Flash CW series. Same with Green Arrow from that series. Oh, but then we have Mr. Terrific. Probably my favorite character from the new Superman movie. He's overall just awesome. He's got the T-spheres and stuff. And does he throw those? Yeah, he throws T-spheres. Yeah, he's like really cool. Yep, that's Mr. Terrific. Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. She's played by Millie Alcock in the new Supergirl movie. And yeah, she's pretty cool. Vibe, I don't know who that is. Indigo, Prometheus, Rain, Vandal Savage, Vigilante. This is a ally of Peacemaker from the Peacemaker TV show. Yeah. And then we have Zoom, I guess an evil version of Flash. Deadman, I don't know who these people are. Constantine, I think he was played by Keanu Reeves in a movie at some point. He's got like portal powers and stuff. He can like do telekinesis. Spectre, I don't know what he's from, but he's very useful in this game. He has like lightning powers and telekinesis, and he can fly and grow big. Zatanna, I don't know if she's entirely an enemy or ally of Batman, but she happens to be a magic person who lives in Gotham City. I haven't really seen her in anything. Etrigan, Swamp Thing. This is a, well, it's kind of the name, Swamp Thing. But I believe that they're making a movie about him in the new DCU, directed by James Mangold. And then we have the Aquaman pack. So this is Aquaman as a gladiator. This is Jason Momoa. We have Mera, who's played by Amber Heard. Orm, Patrick Wilson. Black Manta from the movie. King Nereus. And Queen Atlanta, that's Aquaman's mom. And then this is another locked DLC pack. And then we have the stuff from the Zack Snyder's Justice League stuff. We have Batman. This is Batfleck, the one who kills people, which is not my Batman. He's pretty cool, though, overall. And then we have Cyborg, just a small, like, redesign of him. We have Deathstroke from the movie. I believe he was in the post-credits scene of either Batman v Superman or the Zack Snyder's Justice League. No, wait, Zack Snyder's Justice League had Martian Manhunter in the thing. Then we have Flash, which is played by Ezra Miller. Terrible person, terrible movie. Like, the Flash movie was so bad, the only thing that helped was Michael Keaton's Batman. This is the Cavill Superman. And then we have Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. And then finally we have the, what did we get in the Shazam pack? This is all of Shazam's, like, foster, like, adopted siblings. And then they all get Shazam powers at the end. Yeah. And this is the wizard who gives Shazam his powers. This is Dr. Sivana. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's character showcase for LEGO DC Supervillains. I'm going to see you for the Red Brick showcase and the vehicle showcase and the cheat codes showcase. I believe that that's all that we're doing for this game. We already did the mini kit showcase, came out, I believe, a few days ago. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. So long, and goodbye.